Are you planning on moving to Portland, Oregon, and you're looking for a lake community? Well, in today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of the exclusive Beaver Lake Estates. This is a phenomenal, exclusive gated community just about 45 minutes outside of Portland. I'm going to take you on a tour, show you what the properties are like, and a little bit of what the neighborhood feels like. So let's get after it. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell because we're dropping videos every week on Portland life, neighborhoods, communities that you should be aware of if you're planning on making the move to Portland. I'm Ann Stewart. I've been a broker for over 23 years here in Portland. If you're planning on making a move to the area, all of our information is in the description below. Hit us up. Let's jump on a call and see if we can help you make a smooth move to the area. All right, let's get after it. Within this community, there's only about 19 homes that sit on the lake that has their own lake easement. Most of them have docks, which is pretty special. It's pretty tough to find in and around the Portland metro area properties on water. Most of the homes that sell on water here in this area tend to be over the $2 million mark, which is actually pretty good if you look at places like Lake Oswego, where you're going to pay well above that to be on the lake. So it is one of these really neat little communities that's just far enough away, but you're not so far away that you don't have access quickly to many of the local amenities like grocery stores, retail, and shopping. And it really just is a special place here. If you're really looking for a lifestyle type property and community, I really can't think of a better community than the Beaver Lake Estates. Really being able to feel like when you go home, you're kind of in almost like a resort community, but it is so peaceful and quiet. If you love water and you want to be close to it, you can literally pop your paddleboard or your kayak into any one of the easements onto the lake. It is really a special community that there's really nothing like it. It's hard to find these communities in and around the Portland area. And this one to me is just a well-kept secret. I don't think enough people know about it. So if you're okay to be outside of Portland by about 45 minutes, then this is ideal. It's on the east side of town in the Oregon City area, kind of butts up against Beaver Creek. And it's just absolutely exquisitely beautiful out here. I just can't say it enough. You just see the birds and the hawks and deer and wildlife all just roaming around. And all the properties in this community have multiple acres, and every property feels private, just because of the way it was designed in this community back in the early 2000s. And I remember when this community was being built, there was a few different builders who built, so no house looks identical. There's all kinds of different styles of homes in here. There's even been recent builds as of the last 5 to 6 years, because there has been some lots that have been available. And again, it's not one that you can come in and build a whole bunch of houses in, so that's kind of nice, but there are some options in here there's one right now in the market that has a builder who's offering to build a property on the lot. So if you're interested in this kind of community and you want to see more about it, all of our information is in the description below. Reach out to us, we'd be happy to share more. So I'm at one of the 3 lake easements on Beaver Lake Estates. So if you don't have immediate access from your house, you can come down to one of these lake easements. They've got picnic benches. It's beautifully landscaped. They've got a dock. You can put in your canoe, your paddleboard, and you can use electric small motorized boats in the lake. But the lake is super, super peaceful. It's very private everywhere you go. Even though there are homes in the area, every home in here is sitting on a large enough lot that it's private, and it just feels like you're in your own little oasis out here. It's almost like a resort. Truly hard to find a neighborhood quite like Beaver Lake Estates. To find a picturesque development that's planned around a lake community, offering the ambiance that it does, the natural landscaping, having each property be so uniquely and custom built, in addition to just feeling like you're further out, but yet you can get quickly into town for amenities, is truly hard to find in and around the Portland area. Now, it is an exclusive luxury community, so the price points do command that, but it's not so crazy as some of the closer in price points that you'll see if you were to venture into, say, Lake Oswego or Dunthorpe or closer into town. So you are paying to live in this community, but based on other communities in the area, it's fairly reasonable to get what you're getting here. Many of the residences in this community that we have helped purchase properties have always shared how much they love this community. They love being able to walk around and look at all the natural landscape and the wildlife. In addition, you are still in a community, as private as your residence might be, and the neighborhood and the neighbors tend to get together on the regular for different occasions and share their homes and offer many different holiday gatherings. So while you are farther out and you have your own piece of heaven, you still have a great community that many people appreciate about this neighborhood. Beaver Lake Estates sits about 45 minutes to an hour from downtown Portland. It does sit in the Oregon City area, and it butts up against the Beaver Creek location, which is considered further out in the country. Now, you're not so far away that you can't get to amenities quickly. In fact, you're probably only about 8 to 10 minutes away from a grocery store and other retail shopping areas like Fred Meyer's, Starbucks, and the like. You're also really close to the Oregon City Golf Club and Stone Creek, which is a public-private golf course in the area. So if you're into golfing, you're just a stone's throw away from either one of those golf clubs. It is considered further out. It's hard to find a lake property in a private area like this closer in, but many people enjoy the fact that they're just further enough away that they feel like they're out in the country and away from it all, like they're in their own little resort, but close enough in that if they need to get to the freeway quickly, they can. It does sit about 15 minutes away from the I-205 freeway, which can take you north to the airport or towards south, and it does connect by the 213 highway. So you're really only 15 or 20 minutes away from getting on the major freeway system in the Portland area. It's not that far away from the Westland, Oregon, so if you want to add an extra 15 to 20 minutes onto your commute, you're still in a further out, beautiful, exclusive area without being so far away that you feel like you're just driving everywhere. But it is further away than downtown Portland, so it is something to be aware of. If you're okay with that commute, or you don't need to be constantly going into downtown Portland, then this might just be the location for you.
So the first property in Beaver Lake Estates I'm going to show you is actually one of our listings that we just put on the market. It's listed at $2.1 million and it's just a little under 5 acres. But what's super unique about this property is it actually has 2 houses on the estate. So right behind me is the first house. It is over 5,000 square feet, impeccably maintained, built in 2005. It has views of the lake throughout the top floor. It really is a special house with an absolutely stunning chef's kitchen. There's so much to like about this main property, but also in addition to this house is a guest house. It's a single level guest house, could easily be used for multi-generational living. So if you have like a mother-in-law's quarters, like I said, it's single level, which is highly desirable for a lot of reasons. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, has a lot of the same qualities as the main house does. And it's just an absolutely exquisite property with a lot of beautiful, mature landscaping, waterfall feature. There is so much to like at this property.
Property number 2 is directly on the lake. It's offered at $2.275 million. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 baths, 5,274 square feet, sitting on 2.35 acres. Now, this home was custom built in 2017 to create a Hamptons-inspired aesthetic, and it sits directly on the lake, which is one of the few 19 properties that you can get if you're looking to be on the lake directly. It even has its own dock. The kitchen, the amenities, everything inside of this home just oozes exceptional elegance, and it really is a one-of-a-kind. So if you're looking to be on the lake, this is one of the properties you can expect to see. Well, that's the Beaver Lake Estates community. If you have any questions about properties in this lake community, reach out. All of our information is in the description below. We help people make a move, whether it's 9 days or 90 days. Reach out. We'd love to help you move to the Portland metro area and look for a special property like the ones we've seen today in this video.